In this video, I'm going to share with you a kind of a rant, I guess maybe because I'm getting older. And if you're a person who has changed over the period of time, you will be able to relate to what I'm saying. Now, I'll give you my example so that you can relate to it. See, I'm an online personality, okay, online character. I keep posting videos online. So, my content is predominantly about India or about UAE. And people who have known me are either Indians or expats in UAE. So it's not uncommon for someone who has known me very many years ago, suddenly bumped, hey, Loy, yo, yeah, it's you, man, such a long time and all that. Ah, okay, fine, yeah, very good. Hey. They are very happy. They are genuinely happy that they bumped into me after so long, and they're like, hey, you've changed so much, man. Hey, what the hell, man? What is all this tattoo? And fine, they're just picking up where they left off. Now, the problem here is you have known me 10 years ago, or 15, or 20, or even 30 years ago, and you knew me as that Loy Machedo. And the problem is, now when they bump into me, they think I'm the same Loy Machedo, and they come with the same expectations. And you know what happens when you have expectations and expectations are not met. It always creates disappointments. It always creates problems. And if I could sum it up in one sentence, I would just tell you that as you grow older, you don't want drama. You seriously don't want drama in your life. It can be your mother, your father, your uncle, your aunt, your friends. It can be your best friend, whomsoever. You just don't want drama. And I'm an individual who values his time predominantly, not because I'm bigger than you or better than you. I value my time because I have a lot of things to do. Okay, I have a lot of things I want to do, either making videos or serving clients or studying or spending time with family. And if you meet people who are married with children and who work, they are also very particular about time. It's like when you're in your 20s, you have all the time in the world. You don't give a damn. You can sleep 2-3 hours also, you don't care. But as you grow older, you want to give everything its proper due time. And work takes the majority of it. Family takes the second. The third one is your personal life. So you hardly have any time. So when you bump into these people, they are very happy to see, and they expect you to give them the same level of importance. And the respect you used to give them once upon a time, they want the same respect. So now, obviously, for someone like me, you are important for my life. You are larger than life. You are this great personality. Those days, there's been a vacuum, and you're not the same for me. So it kind of gets irritating when they start treating you the same way as they treated you when you were young. They talk to you in the same manner. And my problem is, over especially the last, I could say 15 years, if I were to give a slab, I've changed tremendously. And I really don't take crap from anyone. I don't take nonsense. I don't have patience for it. And, I will just block and delete you. Seriously, I don't care who it is. And I think this year itself, I think 7 or 8 people who have known me from like ages. I just ended up we didn't fight, but obviously they didn't like the way I responded, or, oh, you're very rude, Loy, you're not like the same person before. And then you're like, sorry, but this is what it is. And then you end up telling them, I think it's best we go our own separate ways, And it kind of disappoints you that, it had to end this way. But then you just don't want drama, yeah. Really, I'll tell you, and especially where relatives are concerned, where old friends are concerned, where your ex-girlfriends or ex-boyfriends are concerned, that expectation, that behavior, that, oh, I know him from so long, I can talk to him in the same way I should do, that doesn't fly well, yeah. And in the end, you're just left with a very bad taste in your mouth. And And just today, I had to once again, block and delete another individual from my life. Uh, and it was for a very simple thing, very, very simple thing. It is like while chatting, the person was, I had kept the person in one of my groups, which was supposed to be the core. And this person in this person whom I've had very good memories with. I mean, like we have had this gap of I think literally 15 years plus. And in the group, I just mind my own business. I'm the admin. I don't the thing. The person wanted to be part of my groups because they heard that I have this WhatsApp group, and everything was fine. And all of a sudden, they start commenting about me. This this person, and nobody in my group talks about me. Everyone talks about politics or a topic, and obviously the other group members were a little taken aback and, oh, Loy, like, oh, I know him so many years, I this, I that, Loy is nothing. I really didn't appreciate that. The problem is when I was in my younger days, I didn't mind all that nonsense. But today, I'm a very different guy. I have, priorities. I'm like a family person. I'm like a group admin there. People look up to me. So it's like, coming to your workplace. Imagine your mother comes to your workplace and says, Kuchiku, you're my baby. Oh, he's the thing. When he was small, Nunu was so small. I used to put diaper for him. There are some things which are not appropriate. And I didn't know all this was going on until one of the members said, sir, I just sorry to disturb you, but just wanted to bring your attention. I think you need to check what's being spoken about you in the group. So I went to this particular group and it was just a shit show, man. Talking all crap about, oh, I know him like this. He is to behave. Sometimes you have to give him a bit slap. You don't talk like that, yeah. It's and I immediately damage control. Immediately deleted the person out. Erased all the messages because there's a lot of personal stuff there, and I immediately confronted the person. I said, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Like, what is wrong with you? He's saying, whoa, Loy, what are you getting so hyper? We were just talking. No, I'm sorry, that is not. This is a group full of bloody strangers. They are business acquaintances, they are clients, they are people who pay me money, or there are people who look up to me. What are you doing? Hey, come on, are you become so big, high and mighty? Yes, you're right. I am become high and mighty. I was not like this before. Okay? And we are meeting after such a long period of time. You need to be sensitive as to how you're approaching this. Don't think that you know me as the same old Loy Machedo as before. I'm not the same person. Okay? Oh, now you changed so much. Oh, your success has gone to your head. I said, it's not a success, it's not a ego. It's about my priorities, my responsibilities, I need to maintain a certain decorum, a certain image when I'm dealing with people, It just ended up as a shit show, and in the end, I just said, listen, I don't have time to argue. Because the person was going on and, hey, what has gone wrong? How dare you, Loy? What you're doing like this here and that. I said, listen, I don't have time for drama. I don't have time for all this nonsense. And to the person's shock, I said, I'm deleting you from all across, deleting and blocking you from all my social media where I added you. And I'm not angry with you, but I think it's better we maintain a distance. And if you have anything, just send me an email. So obviously the person ego was hurt. No thanks, Loy. No need to do me any favors. I know you're a great blah, 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 blah. Bye-bye. So it was... it's such a headache, especially if you're dealing with relatives and friends and people who know you from very, very many years. There are even today, I'm telling you, you might find this surprising. There are people who have known me from my younger days and they think it's okay for them to approach me and expect me to give them a free service or be grateful for their presence in my life, that I should do favors for them. And they consider actually that they asking me to do something free for them is a favor for me. That's how they act. Anyway, I don't know if you have experienced this, meeting relatives and friends who have known you for in your childhood, and the way they talk, the way they behave. But I can definitely tell you one thing. As you grow older, you just want less drama. You want peace of mind. You don't want all this gossip. You don't want all this blah, blah, blah. You don't want all this. You just don't want drama. That's as far as I can put it. I'm not interested to know anybody else's news, anybody else's life, anybody else's anything. If I can have a decent conversation with you, great. You can tell me about everything. But if we can't respect each other as individuals who have grown and who have evolved, and you still think you can treat me like that small little kid that I was before, I'm sorry, it doesn't work out that way. And it's not the question of money or success. Rather, it's a question of your responsibilities and your priorities. You change with time. You don't become the same old kid that you once were. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have you gone through such an experience, and how have you managed to deal with such individuals? So yeah. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It's me signing off. You guys take care. Ciao.